Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make baked beans. I like to call it baked bean sloppy joe if I add some ground beef, and over here I also have some sausage browning. It's kind of like a very hearty helping way of making baked beans. So I started browning the sausage already. This looks like it's already about done. I've already washed my hands and preheated my oven to 350. So I'm just going to dump this right into the baking pan. Next I'm going to add the ground beef. So I have ground chuck. I just think it's better tasting. It's not as dry. As the lean ground beef, which is what I normally use for my spaghetti. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the pot and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I've got the meat in the pan now starting to brown, the brown chuck. And so I like to season my meat before I put it into my baked beans. So that's what I'm going to do now. So first I'm going to just add a little bit of salt and pepper. Not too much salt. So a little bit of pepper. Some garlic powder. And usually I move quicker than this before the meat starts browning. But I've got the camera in my hand as well, so bear with me, guys. And I haven't seen anyone make baked beans like I have. Not a lot of people. Some have, but not a lot. So I just wanted to kind of share this with you guys and just kind of see if it's something you might want to try with your family as well. I love it. I can just eat this over a bed of rice and call it a full meal. So I'm just going to mix this in. So I'm just going to let this brown. I'm just going to let this brown, you guys. And then I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I'm back. The ground beef is pretty much brown right now. So since this is ground chuck, it has like a lot of fat in it. So you always have to strain out the excess fluid or liquid or fat that comes out of it. Okay, I'm back, you guys. So like I was saying, I'm just draining the fat from the ground beef and I'm going to put it back into the pot. Alrighty. And as I'm putting it back into the pot, I'm just going to put the sausage back in with it just to kind of mix it all up together. Oh. Sorry guys, I'm trying to work the camera and cook at the same time, but I'll get better as we go along. So as I'm doing this, if you would like to just pause this video and like and subscribe to this channel, that'd be great. It's going to bring to you guys a lot of simple but unique dishes that I think not everyone knows about. So, and you may, but this may just be a different way of you making it. So go ahead and pause this video, leave me a comment, subscribe, and then get back to it. Alrighty, so here I'm just mixing the two meats up together. This is turkey sausage, if I didn't say it earlier, and ground chuck. So I'm going to let this simmer for a little bit and then I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so this looks pretty much done. So I'm going to put the meat back into the pan. And it's hot, you guys, so be careful. So here I like to use the Bush's brown sugar hickory baked beans. Sometimes I use their vegetarian baked beans and just doctor it up myself. But if you don't have time during the week when you're making dinner for your family, this would be a good alternative. And then I still add extra brown sugar and maple syrup and all that to it. So I'm just going to pour that right on top of the meat. I thought I had two of the same size cans, but I don't. I just have the one large one and the one smaller one. So hopefully this is enough, because I typically just use the two large containers. But you can gauge this. This is not like a cookie cutter recipe. It's kind of like you do your own thing. Okay, so I'm going to mix that in a little bit. Trying to keep it on the pan, but a little tricky. Just kind of mix that all in together. Okay, that looks good for now. I'm just going to start adding the brown sugar and the syrup. And then I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I've added the brown sugar and the maple syrup. I know it's kind of dark. Let me see if I turn this way. Basically, I use 1/3 of the package of the brown sugar because I like it really sweet, and I kind of just gauge the amount of syrup that I use as well. This is the size box Domino's brown sugar that I use. And then you just kind of eyeball the syrup and the cinnamon. I also like to use nutmeg, but I don't have any, so we're just going to use what we have. So I'm just going to mix this in and put it in the oven, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, you guys, this is how it looks when it's all mixed in. I also added a little bit more salt just to bring out the sweetness of the dish. I'm going to put this covered in the oven probably for about 45 minutes to an hour or so until it kind of gets well heated, and then I'll put it back in for about 15 to 20 more minutes uncovered, just so it can get that golden brown topping on top of it. So once that happens, I'll show you guys how it looks. Alright, you guys, it's in there sizzling. It's almost done. I'm just going to leave it in there for about 15 to 20 more minutes. And then I'll pull it out and show you guys how it looks. Just wanted to come back and check in with you guys. I'm still waiting on it to cook. I just wanted to also let you guys know that before you put it in the oven, make sure you taste it to see if it's to your liking. All of the ingredients at this by this point is before you put it into the oven, right before you put it into the oven, it's cooked. So just taste it and make sure that it tastes to your liking before you bake it and put it in the oven. Put it in the oven and bake it. You know what I mean? Bye, guys.